Hi, lovelies. Welcome to my channel, The Judith TV Show, where I talk about marriage and marriage related trending issues. My name, guys, is Judith. Guys, the trending one is Yul Edochie again. The alleged moves of his to reconcile with May and his children. And he has been going about talking to people that are close to May and everything. I saw a video by one particular content creator. I think he has done about 3 or 4, even 5 videos on that particular issue. The first one he did was when the father, you went to his father, and then his father now called me. When he went to another one was when he went to May's MD, Mr. Chris SM1. Another one was when you went to Vikogana. Another one was when which other person now? I think about 3 or 4 videos that he has done, on that same issue of wanting to reconcile with May and then his children. When I saw it, in fact, when I saw to that 3 videos and all that, I was like, in everything like that, there could be an atom of truth about it. Meaning that it is possible that of a truth, Yul is going around to get people to beg May and then to reconcile with May and to reconcile with his children. It's laughable. Guys, it's laughable. Okay, let me start from somewhere. Yul that is going to beg, is it on what basis? To reconcile with May on what basis? What happens to Judy Austin and her children? On what basis? I want to, first of all, I want to say to Queen May, I'm going to tag this video to you, to Anita Joseph, and to people that I know that are close to you. The greatest mistake you make in your life, Queen May, hear me and hear me loud and clear, at this particular point in time, is to erroneously assume that you will leave Judy, or that Judy will leave you. They have 2 children in between. Whether they claim they are skid makers, whether they claim they are not serious or whatever, don't make that mistake of your life. Like I said in one of the videos that content creator did, he said that you went to his father and was now asking his father to beg you because he had the US lottery, and then there's a place that you need to sign as his wife. He entered, apparently when he applied for that, he hadn't started all this drama, so he, filled in your name as his wife rightly at that. So for now, they now said, okay, we have given you this, but you have to get your wife to sign and then to provide other documents and all that. And Yul is now running helter skelter, looking for who can talk to May to sign for him. And then in that video, the guy now said that Chief called May and then was now pleading with her to sign that even if she decides not to go with the marriage, that that's okay by him, that is a decision for her to take, but let her sign. I said, on what basis? Please, I asked that question again. Please, on what basis? I don't think Chief will say that. I'm not doubting the content creator, but on what basis? The matter of their divorce is in court. And May said she is not interested in this marriage again, right? She has also, most of her endorsements, she put her name as a single mother of 4 and says she's not married. So is she now coming to sign after she has filed for divorce and the court process is ongoing, and then she will now come and sign as Yul's wife? Is that not a contradictory thing? Is that not complicating it? Is that not even, nailing herself on shooting herself on the leg? How? Sign as how? I mean, can't you go to US or whatever he wants to go to without me signing? If he had told them that he had a wife and the name is Yul, May, it's a simple thing of telling them. I'm sure, even they are, because the news about Yul and what happened to his family and everything is all over. So he now needs to tell them that it's Judy Austin he wants to go with. May will be doing the greatest mistake of her life, to assume that, this thing will not, okay, we want to get you, separate him from Judy Austin. If such an adult that is 40-something years old cannot separate himself from that woman, see, you guys cannot force it to. The rather thing that you will do, by the time he gets there, he will send for Judy Austin. Because that time maybe the divorce issue will not be through, and then she will now say, "So I can't bring May now. She has divorced me." Then she'll send for Judy Austin. Meanwhile, May has signed. Who does that? Who does that? Who is saying that? Who is calling for that? My counsel to May, category in capital letters, May don't sign. And if you wants to go to US, let him find his way. Let him go and apply for visa. He mustn't go under the what is it called? Under the lottery program. He mustn't go, because even in the lottery program, I think you need to you are allowed to bring in 4 children. So the 4 children is going to now bring is 2. He had with Judy Austin, and 2 Judy Austin had with Mr. Obase. What are you people telling me? How? How? Okay, let's leave that aside. May, please don't make the mistake of signing that thing. If you wants to go to America, let him go. Now that a lot of people are even traveling out, let him go and apply. Maybe on face value, American government will grant him visa. So when he now gets there, whatever thing he wants to do with his life, when he gets there, the 1 year he will be there before whatever, what happens to him? What happens? You May, please don't get yourself involved in this, because the case is already in court. So you now going to sign as his wife after you have filed for divorce is contradicting yourself. It's just contradicting yourself. Your legal team should be able to advise you better. Then I move on to the video that the guy was also saying that he went to Bikobana. I was begging Obi Kubana to beg his wife and everything. Okay, so you now know that this is the time you know that you have friends. Meanwhile, the same you that has gone to Obi Kubana, if it is true, was the one that was ridiculing AY, because he also has a marriage challenge. He just had a marriage challenge. He was also the one that is a friend to Junior Pope, because Junior Pope told him what you did to your wife was wrong. Even in death, you was still mocking Junior Pope. Even in death, that is the same you that said he has repented, he wants to make peace with his family. How? And Obi Kubana is listening to him. Hey, and you are listening to him as how? What will you tell you? What was the junction that took this, that made him to take this decision? Because he wants you, after everybody has spoken to May now, the May will now come and sign for him, then you will see the true color of you. How? How are you people not reading the handwriting on the wall? Just how? Okay, Yul is now saying that they should help him to talk to May. So how come he's ridiculing AY? If he's still bearing grudges against AY, and even Junior Pope that is died, that everybody knows how that guy died, and a lot of people are shedding tears and everything, Yul is still keeping malice with that guy even up until death. That is the same Yul that said he has repented, he wants to make a reconcile with his family. Why? There is something that Yul desires. There is something that Yul needs. That is all this trickish movement is making now. That's the way I see it. If you don't see it like that, well, that's it. That's the way I see it personally. Then the same Yul had gone to May's MD, that is Mr. Chris Ezenwa. Can you imagine? This one is now born out of jealousy. That is to tell you that this guy's moves is not in any way genuine at all. I said that because he went to him, according to the content creator, he went to him and now asked the man to terminate the contract that he has with May. That whatever thing is a penalty, that he will pay for it, right? So the man now said to, when May entered this contract with us, she signed that she's a single mother of 4, that she's not married. How do I now go and tell her that your husband said? You go and speak with her. If she says she wants to terminate it, fine. She's the only person. But from our own angle, from our company, it is not going to. It's not done like that. So I want to now ask a question. Why would you go to Mr. Zenwa? You know why? Because he feels that the guy is now beginning to have soft spot for me. That at the end of the day, this guy might end up marrying me. Not now that the man is not married, doesn't have a child or whatever. Because the man now knows what has happened to her. So the man might end up marrying her, who is a bigger guy than me and than you. Okay. Otherwise, can you tell me why you didn't go to Messiano Skincare? Why did he not go and ask them to terminate they just renewed her contract? So why did you not go to Messiano and ask Messiano? After all, she was the first person that gave May influencing job. Why did May not go to, you not go to Messiano and ask her to terminate the appointment? Why did you not go to Anita Joseph? Because also she engaged in services of May. All the granite oil and all the tea people and all that, why did you not go to them? Why would you have to go to Mr. Ezema? That is, if it is true that is what he did. So why him? Why would you go to him? And then what guarantee do you have? Because the reason he gave is that May is not giving him attention. So that this is what is distracting her that if it terminates the appointment, then May will not says who. When May marked her 39th birthday and she launched that her Oasis Foundation, Europe came there and then made a speech and everything, held her and was like, what God has joined together, let no man put asunder. And the widows that came, the beneficiaries were shouting amen and amen, thinking that everything is resolved. Only for you, the same evening, he went and started dancing with Judy Austin on the social media. What are you people telling me? Are you people not seeing this? Are you people not seeing this? So why would it be only to Mr. Chris that he has gone to? That is Mr. Chris that is now endorsement, that I mean influencing a contract that is now distracting May from talking. May has long ago moved on. May has long ago moved on. So at what point in time did it now come to be that is Mr. Chris Ezenwa's product that is influencing for them, that is now distracting May? What about the other contract she has? What about the other them? How many of them has he gone to? The same content thread also talked about Danielle, that is Yul's daughter, that marked her birthday. Yul made a post and then now went to her school. The girl said she doesn't want to see anybody, let alone that man. She doesn't want to. After all, we all know on the social media that Danielle changed her name. She dropped, not her, she changed, she dropped Yul Edochie and then her name is now Danielle Diana Dubem. You didn't respond. You didn't say anything. He didn't realize that it's his daughter. He didn't call her and say, why now? Or something like nothing. Right? Then it is now last year's birthday. You didn't cough. No post, no nothing to the girl or about the girl. Wishing her birthday, nothing like that. All of a sudden this year, you has now remembered that he has a daughter, and nothing, so that the daughter can now tell her mother to sign it. You see where this guy is coming from. You see where Yul is coming from. Honestly, Yul is even, I mean, hey, no, 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 no. It's just very clear. It's just very, very clear. For you to see, when May now marked Danielle's birthday, you see how excited the girl was, the cake, the dress, everything. She was so excited. She was thanking her mother. And she didn't do that to her father. And that is the same man that has now come because he's looking for maybe for the visa to be signed for him and others so that they can elope. And then he wants to now get May involved. May, I want you to know the legal implication if you should append your signature to that document, because you have already filed for a divorce that is ongoing. And for you now, that is, maybe when people file for a court case over eligibility of to contest an election or whatever, once the case is in court, nobody even discusses it. Nobody discusses it. But this time around, you own that is already ongoing. Then you now come and sign as his wife. I think you sued him last year or so, and then this year you are now signing as his wife. Don't you think you're contradicting yourself? Don't you think you're contradicting yourself? You are even making matters worse for yourself, right? So for me, May, honestly, I think what you should do, you see that American whatever thing that we wants to go to live in. And let me even tell you, like I said at the beginning of this video, if you think Judy Austin will close her eyes and sit down and watch Yul and her children, his children reconcile and whatever, it's not going to happen. No. It's just not going to happen. It's not just going to happen. If you notice, they just want, anytime these guys are up to something, they come up with one kind trick. So they stopped posting things together. They are usually dancing and acclaimed skit making. They stopped doing that so that you will think, oh, you has repented as what? Changed as how? And you think Judy Austin with two children hanging on her neck, that Pete Edochie has even accepted the boy as his grandson? What are you people telling me? What are you people telling me? It's just very obvious. Don't make this mistake of your life. Just don't make this mistake of your life, okay? You're already there. So just don't make this mistake of your life. Saying that you want him to reconcile with his children, reconcile with his children as how? Supposing they use that children to get at you. Supposing they use that children to be tormenting you every now and then. Maybe if somebody now comes that he wants to marry, then you start using the children. No, it's not good now. Mommy, why are you marrying and leaving us? May, please don't underrate you. Don't underrate what you can do. It took you, if he really loves you, it took you this number of years and all the ridicules. If he had even stayed that he's trying to now make things work, but all the ridicules and everything, it took him this long to now come out to say he wants to reconcile with you. As how? Okay, where is the junction of this reconciliation? Okay, like I'm a born again Christian. Like there are, if you're a born again, if you're somebody that maybe you invited somebody to church or you go and evangelism and never, and then somebody gives his or her life to Jesus Christ, and the person now decides to turn away from his former ways and all that. At least the person will be able to say, "Oh, this is what happened to me," and then this I had an encounter, I had a visitation or something. So which one? Where is the junction? This change of you and what he was. Where is the junction? Where is the junction? There's no junction. There's just no junction. And then they now want you to sign. Oh, they want to get him. So his four elder brothers and his family cannot separate him from Judy. They don't know what to do to separate him from Judy. It's only if he now gets to sign it to go to America. If he wants to get to America, he can go to America. Let him go and apply for a visa, just like every other person. And if they give him visa, oh, praise God for him. But to get you to sign this thing, you are implicating yourself, Mary. That's all I just want to tell you in this video. You are implicating yourself. I also saw the video that what is her name? Blessing CEO did, where she was crying and asking people, anybody that have offended, to forgive. There's a different thing altogether now. But the reason why I try to link it up now is that she made a video earlier on, I think immediately after Kimberly's death or so, that she was now talking to Judy Austin and said, look, you better leave this woman alone. And this idea of using use phone to be posting things and all that, you should not be doing that, okay? You've gotten the man you want to, so enjoy him and then let people rest. Leave the social media to, allow the social media to, people to rest and all that. She said that. I saw that video where she was saying that and then telling Judy that, look, she's even lucky that is the kind of May that is woman she met in the house, that if you are to be her, that it would have been war for war, fire to fire, and everybody knows that. And then much later, I now saw another video where she was, crying profusely, and apparently over the Gino Pop's death and the girl, because she kept on mentioning the youth copper girl that is the makeup artist that died. I think a big girl from a pipe and all that. And she was just saying that, look at how this girl has just gone and everything, and she was just crying, weeping profusely, and then asking that if there's anybody that she has offended in any way, the person should forgive her and everything. I welcome that, because that is the way to go as a human being. Nobody is perfect. At any point in time when you realize you've made a mistake, it's always good you make a U-turn. And that U-turn you're making, there should be a junction. Okay, there should be a junction. It's not the one that maybe you want to be trickish about it and you're going about it in a trickish way, right? If you, for instance, I go back to the issue of you, if you, for instance, had, gone to Bikobana and then, he had even gone to AY, right? You will just know that this man is really out to make peace. This man wants to change or has changed or whatever. But you are rubbishing AY simply because he was there to give a supporting hand to your May when she almost lost it. Because May did Instagram live that period, and now she now said that, look, this thing hit her so hard and everything. But she just said that she made up her mind to be strong for her children. That was the thing that helped her. Otherwise, she almost lost it. Now, if you had done that, and even Gino Pope, somebody that is late and you're still beefing the person and you're telling me that you have changed as how, just because you want one favor and you needed it from me, so you want to now go about people that you know that what she cannot say no to them. Obi Kubana, Apato Obasu, please don't do that. Please don't. I want you to do your investigation first of all. Let me not tell you what to do, but do your investigation first of all. Do your investigation first of all. You will discover that this thing is all about something that you want. There is something he wants. That's why he has decided to go like this. Like not just like a lion that will just go like that, pretending as if he doesn't hurt or if he doesn't do anything, and then the next thing he will pounce on his prey. So that's the way I see all these things, right? So I just want to lend my voice and to tell Queen May, please don't make this mistake of a lifetime. Please don't. Let you, if he wants to go to US, oh, praise God, let him go to. When you went to your own US, you didn't, file for anybody to sign for you or whatever, because of the case that is already in court and is ongoing. If you had withdrawn the case, that's a different thing. But that case is ongoing, and don't make the mistake, like I said earlier on, of assuming that Judy Austin is going to leave you alone. He's not going to, because you know the whole world will laugh at her. And going by that number two children that they have, honestly, I don't think Judy Austin is going to give up, this fight so that easy. Okay, whether Yul is in the US or whatever, no, I don't think he's going to do that, right? So having said that, guy, let me also use this opportunity to congratulate Davido on his outing at the New York, and for Chef Chi for the support and everything, despite the dust that the enemy tried to, raise at that particular point in time. Apparently, because of your birthday that is coming, that they do, your husband is planning to make it big, and all of a sudden, a video started flying, and then videos at the end of the day. I saw G Story Lovers, where she showed two videos where it was another guy that was standing with that lady, and they removed the guy's image there and then inserted that of the video just to create wahala. But Chief Chi, I thank God for you. You now understand the main thing that is going on. So you have decided, you have taken your stand that you have to be there for your husband, and that is the way to go, okay? And God will see you go through, okay? And your children and everything that concerns your people. Guys, this is where I'm going to end this video. Let me know your thoughts at the comment section, especially on this Euro matter, and May signing for her to go, if it is true, because I saw it in the video, about 3 or 4 videos of that content creator. Let me know your thoughts at the comment section, and even on leave a word of congratulations for the video on this recent outing. And then while we are with Choma's birthday that is going to come big and loud, and then like I said, I will stay in my house and drink a bottle of Coke, the one I can afford, just to mark that special day with her and her husband. And then for Blessing CEO, just a word of encouragement. What she did is commendable, saying that the people that she offended and all that. But she can say, Blessing, you can still take a step further by mentioning the names of the people that you offended, because you know them, okay? You know them. So just mention, or you reach out to them, whichever you want to do it. But not this your matter own, that you want to do it in a trickish way. Guys, this is all I have in this video for now. I just see you guys in my next video. Thank you for always being there for me. Please like this video, comment on this video, share this video, and above all, subscribe to my channel, because more of this, is always coming from here. It's a privilege for me, and I'm so grateful to you guys. Thank you, guys. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye for now, guys.